How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. We are back for another week and I hope every single one of you have had a really good weekend. Now, on today's show, we're going to be talking about the Premier League and some proposed changes to the current format, which look very, very drastic. We're also going to be talking about West Ham because they may well be making a very, very big signing. And the last piece of news involves Arsenal because they've been inviting members to watch the game against Manchester City, but at the Emirates.
I represent my fucking self.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to DT's Daily. That's right.
So the first place we're going to start, of course, is the DTFC video. Our latest league game from last week is out on the channel. Very, very simple. Get yourself over. Links in the description. Have a watch. Make sure you do leave a comment. Let us know what you think about the performance. And during the course of the day, I will be over there and interacting in the comment section. So definitely leave some comments and try to be nice, of course. And let us know what you think. Links in the description. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to that channel. Now, on today's show, we're going to be talking about the Premier League and the possible restructuring of the way things are in the Premier League. And I don't think this is something that's going to be sorted out imminently, but it's something that's seriously being considered right now. And when you look at some of the proposals and the changes, this will have a major effect on the Premier League, right down the whole football pyramid. And I can see why some of the EFL clubs are looking at this and see it as being appealing, because with COVID and everything going on and the struggles with their finances, what's being put on the table will actually secure a lot of their futures. But a proposal to change the voting structure of the Premier League, as well as funding models for the English Football League and Football Association, have been drawn up by Liverpool's owners and is backed by Manchester United. The proposal, called Project Big Picture, includes several other major changes to the structure of English football, including a reduction from 20 to 18 teams in the Premier League and the scrapping of the Carabao Cup and Community Shield. The Premier League issued a statement shortly after the plans were first reported on Sunday, saying a number of the individual proposals in the plan published could have a damaging impact on the whole game. Initial talks between Liverpool, Manchester United and the other big six clubs, Manchester City, Spurs, Arsenal and Chelsea, have taken place with a hope that an agreement can be reached. The reform plan, drawn up by Liverpool's owners Fenway Sports, was started in 2017 and is seen as a radical change to football's governance. It has been accelerated by the coronavirus pandemic due to the financial situation facing many EFL clubs. They go on to say that one of the most appealing parts for some EFL clubs may be 25% of all combined Premier League and EFL revenues going to them directly, with an advance of up to 250 million being made available early to help during the pandemic. The proposed changes will put the majority of power into the hands of the biggest clubs, ending the division's current one club, one vote system. The plan calls for the 9 clubs with the longest continued presence in the league, which includes the Big Six, to be given long-term shareholder status and the ability to make changes within the support of just 6 of the 9. Along with a 250 million upfront payment to the EFL, the FA would also receive £100 million as a gift. A gift, yeah? Here you go. It's £100 million. Have a gift. Yeah. Most of us end up with Lynx deodorant as a gift. 100 million. All right. EFL chairman Rick Parry, the former Liverpool chief executive, has strongly backed the plan, saying it resolves many of the issues currently facing EFL clubs. Going into details of what the structure is going to happen instead of, speaking about what they're saying and everything else, is that with it going down to 18, you wouldn't have 3 sides automatically relegated from the Premier League. The bottom 2 would be relegated automatically. And then the team that finishes 3rd bottom would go into a playoff with the championships 3rd, 4th and 5th place teams. Now at present, if you finish 3rd, 4th, 5th or 6th in the championship, you play off for the final place in the Premier League. But under this new rule, 6th place would be gone from the championship and it would be replaced by 3rd bottom in the Premier League. The Community Shield would be scrapped along with the Carabao Cup. Other reports are saying that they are talking about, instead of completely abolishing the cup, that maybe it could continue without the teams that are playing European competition. The plan would need the support of 14 of the Premier League's 20 clubs to be approved. That's I don't know where I sit with this. The 9 longest serving clubs in the Premier League would have an overall say. It basically pushes everyone away. Because let's be real about it. The 9 longest serving sides, for that to break and for somebody else to get within that mix, you would obviously need one of those 9 to be relegated. One of those would have to drop out of the Premier League for them not to be longest serving anymore. Now, I believe that Southampton's in there, West Ham and Everton. So along with the usual 6, that's the 9. So you're looking at it and you're saying, right, none of the 6 are going to get relegated anytime soon. Everton certainly don't look like they're going to get relegated anytime soon. Southampton, West Ham, possibilities. But yeah, teams could have no say whatsoever. The rules and everything are run by this 9, and it's basically geared towards the big clubs, your Manchester Uniteds, Liverpools, Arsenals, etc. They just want to have the full power, and that's what it looks like they may well get. Now, the other side to this is that all of the clubs right down the pyramid of the EFL would actually benefit from this in terms of the payments and money. And right now, with COVID and everything else, it's very appealing. I don't know where I sit on it. I need to take more of it in and digest it a bit and see what I think maybe in a couple of days' time, and whether any more of this report comes out and as to what's actually happening. Yeah, it's a bit of a mad one, but a lot of big changes, and it might not look a lot from the outside, but this will change football as we know it past our living presence into our children's. This, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Next story, West Ham. They've agreed a deal with Brentford to sign Saad Barama, and have also seen a £13 million bid for Bournemouth's Joshua King rejected. But we'll stick with the story about Barama. And of course, the window is still open outside of the Premier League. Now, I did mention this last week, and I said I think that's wrong. How, one window is still open and another isn't. If Brentford go and lose Barama now, and they're not able to replace him, do anything, it's It's a weird one, isn't it? I just don't know. Again, this is where you sit with this whole Premier League, EFL. Where's the, line on this? Where do you look at and go, there's equality? Why is one rule for one and another? And I don't know, man. But yeah, if West Ham get him, I'll tell you something, they're getting one hell of a player. I'm very, very surprised that nobody else has gone in for him, with all due respect to West Ham. Great club, and he'll do really well there, but you just think maybe one of the big boys might have taken a chance on him. I know Arsenal were being mentioned, but yeah, he's exceptional talent, and I would certainly like to see him in the Premier League, and it'd be interesting to see how he does. But West Ham fans, yeah, that's a bit of good news for you guys. And £30 million as well. So looking at the report as well, it's also saying here that Crystal Palace also remain interested in Bellerin. And he's currently on international duty. I can't see Crystal Palace coming in and stumping West Ham. I'm not sure, but yeah, we'll wait and see. Interesting, but listen, if he ends up at West Ham, they've got themselves one hell of a player, that's for sure. Last piece of news involves Arsenal, and very, very simple little report this. And I'm actually going to get this one off my phone because I was sent an email over the course of the weekend. And I have been invited to a members live screening at the Emirates Stadium for our game next week. This week, in fact, against Manchester City. And of course, as you know, fans are not allowed in the stadium at the moment. The game is in Manchester. But what I just don't get is how we can go into the Emirates and be with a group of people. And I know Arsenal will segregate it right, and they'll have all the precautionary COVID measures in place and whatnot. But why we can go into a stadium to watch a game of football on the telly, but we can't go into the stadium to watch a game of football on the pitch. But Arsenal are offering 2 packages. And I did have to have a little laugh to myself when I saw them. You have the Invincible package and you have the Marble package. The Invincible package is £49. And in that, you will get a pizza, 2 Camden beers, Santa Rita wines or soft drinks. There is, of course, a drink upgrade menu available. Light bites available to purchase. You don't get that free. Game shown on multiple screens, including 2 giant TV walls. A photo opportunity with the Community Shield. An Arsenal gift. And exclusive retail discounts. Yeah. The Marble package. A 3-course meal. With some Santa Rita wine, Camden beer and soft drinks. And Cadbury's chocolate. Drink upgrade menu available. Game shown on multiple screens, including an 86-inch large screen. Now that's not in the other package. A photo opportunity with the FA Cup. A Legends Q&A. Prize draw. Arsenal gift. And exclusive retail discounts. Now, I have a little laugh and a joke about this. And first and foremost, this is not Arsenal's fault. I see what they're doing. And Arsenal do need to try and make some money somehow. We have to get the money back for Thomas Partey, first of all. So maybe I need to go and take one of those members' packages up. Just to say thank you. What we got there? The Marble package, £169. Jesus Christ. You get your photo with the FA Cup. But yeah, I can see why they've got to do it, because it's been so long without getting fans into the stadium and whatnot. And there are some people out there that will actually do this and want to do this, and maybe being in the stadium, maybe being around other Arsenal fans and just getting that feel again inside the stadium, even though the game's not there. You can see why some people may well do it. I'm not blaming Arsenal for this either. I think it's a good idea. What I do blame is the government and other authorities that are not allowing fans into stadiums at the moment. They're trying to tell us that we can go to cinemas and, you know, help these businesses out and do all these different things, or go in a pub till 10 p.m. or a restaurant or whatever it might be. But you can't go to a football stadium outside. And don't even get me started. So it is what it is. And that is it for today's DT's Daily. As usual, let me know in the comment section what you think about today's topics. Remember, links in the description for DTFC, our last game. It's a very, very, very eventful game, that's for sure. So get yourself over, leave the comments, and I will be interacting throughout the course of the day. If you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, make sure you smash a like on this video, and I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.